So, quick second channel video. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Depending on how this video is received, I might make a full breakdown on the main channel about this. But look, I'm going to be honest here. This is hilarious. This is objectively hilarious. And this is the 2026 version of the Gino Auriemma. She's not ready for WNBA. And from that point on, averaged 22 and 10. Like, legitimately, she was the best player in the league after Gino made those comments. And after these comments, Caitlin Clark is averaging, if I'm not mistaken, 26 and 10. Or say 26 and like 9.6. She's averaging 26 and like 9.6. It is genuinely one of these things where this is one of the worst takes of all time. The Caitlin Clark is the new Jeremy Lin. This is maybe the worst take of all time. Like, Jeremy Lin was a starter in his career for like 2 weeks. Jeremy Lin's sanity lasted 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Lin's sanity lasted 3 weeks. Caitlin Clark is the all-time leading scorer in NCAA basketball. She is the all-time leading. She's second all-time in assists in a season. She is first all-time in assists for a season for a rookie. First all-time in points in a season for a rookie. She's currently fifth in the league in scoring on nearly 60% true shooting. She's no longer even leading the league in turnovers. No longer even leading the league in turnovers. That is a big deal. That is a big deal. And it is one of these things where, it's a big deal for like the Caitlin Clark haters that they can't say she leads the league in turnovers anymore. But she has played one bad defensive half this season. She has played one bad defensive half. And yes, that was a terrible defensive half. I have to give credit where, like, I have to say it. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible defensive half. I cannot stress it enough. But it was a, he's had, 8 good ones? Played 4 games, 7 good defensive halves. But Jeremy Lin, and by the way, Paige Bueckers has not won a game since game 1. And she has stunk it up in fourth quarters. Like, Paige Bueckers has stunk it up down the stretch. When it matters, Paige Bueckers has absolutely stunk it up. She's been the greatest 3-quarter player ever. But at the same time, the fourth quarter matters. And so far this season, Caitlin clearly ahead of Paige in any MVP race. That being said, it's 4 games. Things change very quickly because if the all WNBA first team was to stop today, it would be Caitlin Clark, Angel Wilson, Brittany fucking Sykes, and through 5 games last year, Brittany Sykes was probably the MVP. So, look, it doesn't really matter too much, but I just find this whole female Jeremy Lin to be the funniest take in history. It is the funniest take in WNBA history that Caitlin Clark is just the female Jeremy Lin.